Presenting Team Farquaad Star Squad, led by Pierson Bian. Their project is a sleep tracker to make your morning more palatable. Our pitch is going to be by Eris, Minkler, and Pierson Bian. Team Farquaad Star Squad, you have 3 minutes.
So we've all had those mornings where we wake up and it's just this titanic effort just to get out of bed. And sometimes the cause of that is not actually getting to bed. Sometimes you've had enough sleep, you just can't wake up. And sometimes the reason for that is that you will, when your alarm goes off, if you're in the wrong portion of your sleep cycle, the wrong phase, it can cause problems. Have been studies done, picking the right phase to wake up in that would be best for you when you feel most rested.
So, according to a study done by Tel Aviv University, it was actually found that waking up during the wrong part of your sleep cycle can actually be more harmful than getting no sleep at all. So this includes side effects like sleep inertia, depression, mood swings, not being very productive. But to understand this a little bit more, we need to look at the stages of sleep. So there's 4 main stages of sleep: light sleep 1, light sleep 2, deep sleep, and the REM cycle. During light sleep, this lasts about 20 to 30 minutes, and it's the easiest to wake up from, where your heart rate significantly decreases. During deep sleep, this is when you don't move very much, and it's very, very difficult for your body to wake up. And then during REM sleep, there's lots of eye and muscle movement, and your heart rate and blood pressure begin to increase. So we wanted to create an app that could look at these changes in heart rate and determine when would be the easiest for you to wake up. To wake you up at the lightest part of your sleep schedule to make you feel the most refreshed. We have a calibration feature that would determine the stages of your sleep based on your resting heart rate, which would then find your sleeping heart rate, which is unique for everybody. This also monitors, is the most accurate way to monitor your sleep cycle besides using monitoring brain activity, which we don't really want to put electrodes on your head because that seems a little bit odd. And we also installed a 30-minute wake-up window, where it's a 30-minute time interval, which anytime during that, which would be your lightest sleep schedule, it begin to wake you up.
Yeah, this is part of our GUI. It's actually rather simple. There's 2 modes. First, top right corner, we're able to calibrate it. So oftentimes people will be, over time, people are losing weight. Over the course of your life, your resting heart rate is going to change, and being able to calibrate it at regular intervals will be necessary. There's 2 modes: nap mode, sleep mode. Sleep mode is your typical alarm clock where you go to bed, you wake up the next morning, and it tries to wake you up at the best time. For nap, it's more geared toward people who have insomnia and are having trouble getting sleep. And assuming that it's more open in the sense that there's no set time that you're going to wake up. You put in how much time how much sleep you need, and the heart rate monitor will keep track of your heart rate. So when your heart rate passes below your resting heart rate, the app knows for sure you are asleep, and then it will start.
All right, Farquaad talks about that 3 minutes. We're now opening up to 2 minutes of questions from the judges.
Okay, so what technologies would you use to implement this?
We had a little, it was kind of interesting. We ran into a number of roadblocks. Originally, we wanted to make use of Fitbit because they have a lot of resources already available, but they kept a lot of theirs locked up really tight. They don't allow you to actually connect to the device. You have to get all the data from the server, and there's 10-15 minute time lag for that for every sync. So that caused problems, and it required us to purchase one of their products, which was $300, and we are poor students. So instead, we tried to make use of React Native to develop it on using JavaScript, and we are just learning JavaScript. We're very new to this, so we were not able to complete all the code, and we ran into the roadblock with Fitbit. So in the future, we would make use of third-party apps, and because we can't use Fitbit, I don't know, programming like we know we use and some other heart rate monitors.
So my question is pretty simple. Let's say that I need 8 hours of sleep, but I really need to wake up at 6 a.m. or at midnight. Would we be able to find a time around 6 a.m. or within 30 minutes of it when I'm rested?
Okay. It would look at, there's a common misconception that a sleep cycle is 90 minutes. but in reality it's actually 70 to 120 minutes. What would happen is with a heart rate monitor, there are significant heart rate changes that happen while you're asleep, certain heart rate patterns. Our algorithm looks at those heart rate patterns and would actually be able to find the differences in between the stages of your sleep. And even if you went to bed at 12 and getting up at 6 isn't optimal, it would find the most optimal time to wake you up within that half hour.
And there will be an option when you are setting your alarm, you can say whether there's your set cutoff time, you have to wake up at, what was it, you said 6 o'clock? You have to wake up at 6, and then you can say what the time lag that you want. If you want a half an hour leeway for your app, you want 45 minutes, you should be able to set that time. And it would run within those given parameters.
Who would you market this application to first?
Students who are having trouble managing their sleep seems to come to mind first, mainly because I'm somewhat biased.
Also, people with insomnia or other sleeping disorders, this would be really useful. I have insomnia, and so this actually was an idea of mine because I have such a hard time waking up in the mornings, and I also have a really hard time falling asleep. So it kind of came about where I would want to take like a nap for 20 minutes, but then I'd set my alarm, and by the time I went to sleep, I'd have like 2 minutes to sleep, which isn't really beneficial. So this kind of came out of that idea of where you have this need for sleep, but you don't really know when the best time to wake up is. So, sort of to your everyday, person who's a college student, needs to get up early, travelers, things like that.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for Farquaad.